Myself and the AgriMag team are here with Kevin Duncan. He's the director for Atomic Powerboats. Now, Kevin, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day. You know, you guys have got a slogan, a boat for everything. But before we get stuck into this Atomic 22 behind us, give us a bit of background about yourself and how you actually became, and how this became your brainchild.
Good afternoon, thank you very much for the opportunity. Yeah, I've grown up on boats my whole life. From the 70s, my dad built our first tubby on our back porch in Stellenbosch as a kid, out of marine ply, and that was a monohull, actually a 22-foot, the same length as this, and always had boats, been on boats, and yeah, just absolutely love the freedom that you get if you've got a boat, and the experience for the family, and yeah, and obviously the fishing side of it as well.
So, I mean, you've got an amazing background, and that's how this came alive. But about the company itself and about the brand, what information can you give us about that?
Right, 7 years ago, I used to be in corporate, actually in construction industry. My wife said, "Can you please just do something else? You're always out of Cape Town, you're always on a plane somewhere." So yeah, I started a used boat business, which really, you know, owning many boats over the years, it's very different to trying to fix and up-spec used boats, because they go into seawater, the trailers, the engines, all the issues relating around corrosion, etc. And yeah, 2 years in, I decided to launch my own brand. You know, used boats is great, but Atomic came about. I actually bought the hull. I just started with a bare hull mold. Nothing else, no deck, no consoles, no skipper seats, and just from my sort of technical background, not an engineer, pulled in various people to assist me to design the rest of the boat, and yeah, started off with a logo and just a mold of a hull, and we designed the 22-foot sport edition, which is more the family setup, which has got fixed bow seats for the ladies and the kids. And then 3 years ago we designed a new deck, the offshore edition behind me, which has got really all the little things that the hardcore fisherman wants, from storage to having his hips against the gunnel in the bow, fishing, jigging, popping, but yeah, both boats can multi-purpose, all fishing deep sea 40 nautical miles, 7 people, and inland freshwater 9 people, and you can wakeboard, tube, and yeah, one boat for everything, a true multi-purpose vessel.
True multi-purpose. I hear a lot of people have been asking, so why monohull instead of your cat?
Okay. For me, cat is very much South African. Over the last sort of 20 years, there's been a big growth in South Africa, and it's mainly because of the guys that go to Mozambique and the KZN coast, where they basically have to beach launch. I grew up on a 22-foot monohull, designed, as I said, in Stellenbosch, built out of marine ply. If you want a soft ride, if you want a dry ride, and you want a multi-purpose boat that's got an exciting ride, the only answer is a mono.
Kevin, behind us is the Atomic 22 Offshore. Now, tell us a little bit more about this specific model.
Right, we first designed the Sport Edition, as I said, which is the family layout on the opposite side. Fixed bow seat, smaller console, different kind of skipper seat. And the hardcore fisherman said, look, we don't need a walkthrough on the back, on the starboard side like the Sport has got. We want to fish. We don't really want to do water sports, although the hull is identical, so the ride is identical. But they want more all the little intricacies that makes fishing comfortable, like in the bow. There are no bow seats. Obviously, the console in front is a 2-seater. The guy that's fishing and really, especially now sport fishing, I mean, the type of people that fish on these sport fishing boats, it's not the handline fishing, it's not commercial. They want to spin and jig and pop, and you want to fight the fish with your hip against the gunnel as support. And it's very difficult to do that in the sport model because you end up on your knees with a big fish. So it's got tackle storage units, and the fish hatches in the deck are slightly bigger and things like that.
Purposely built, as you mentioned, right?
Purpose.
So, are they only available in South Africa? Is there any plan with exporting? Tell us a little bit more about that.
We've done a couple of exports. We've done 5 to date. It's growing. We've got 1 boat in Perth, Australia. We've got another 2 going. One's going to Barrier Reef next year, and the other one's going to Brisbane.
Okay.
And then we're busy with a project in the UAE, which looks like it's 12 boats per year for year 1 starting. And we've got 5 up into Africa, in Zim, Kariba, 3 are in Mozambique, 1 runs regularly from Hoedspruit to Mozambique, and the guys are going for the Mona because it just flattens what's in front. It's all about comfort.
Kevin, dealer network in South Africa.
Right. On the dealer side, we've grown the business organically. We haven't raced into dealers for the very simple reason that the boat needed to be right and ready, and all the little nuances, all the little mold changes. We've now, end of last year, we got to that stage. So we've appointed 2 exclusive dealers for the whole Gauteng region. One is Linex in Pretoria, the Yamaha outfit, and the other is OMV Ocean Marine Village, both Pretoria East, to look after the Gauteng market. The rest of the country will be doing dealer onboarding if and when the time's right. For now, the coastal region, we're basically marketing that and supporting that from Cape Town ourselves.
There's a lot of exciting projects that you guys are busy with. Anything specific, or what is it that we can look forward to for the Atomic Power brand?
Yes, there is. We were toying with a 25, then we were toying with a 30-foot. We're now at a 32, possibly a 34-footer. Final designs are in process. The concept, it's basically this boat, the offshore, but with a fully integrated roof, console and glass shields, with a walk-in toilet, which is very important for the ladies. We've certainly lost a few sales, and that's generally here from the 25-footer upwards. So we might even stretch that to a 36. We're very busy with that. We're nearly there, and that's next on the cards. We won't be going smaller, we're going to go bigger.
That's exciting stuff, Kevin. Thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure.
For those that are lucky enough to join us at NAMPO, what's your stand number?
185.
185. Obviously, they're also online, so get hold of those dealers if you're in the area. Otherwise, speak with Kevin directly. Thank you so much for your time, and all the best for the rest of the year and the exciting stuff to come.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.